just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Oh my goodness, you look so pretty. Look at you, girlfriend. You look so pretty today. Oh, your bow's all a little messed up. Ella has this new obsession with closing all of the doors, so that's what she's doing right now.
It's because she just learned to like pull the door shut.
Yeah.
Like she just learned to do this. We're not too sure why she only has one boot on, but she's had one boot on for like an hour, so.
She took a shoe off in the car.
But look, see, she just learned to do this, so she's just been like infatuated with it and doing it all the time. Good job. High five, Elle. Hey, Elle, how are you gonna get back in though? Are you gonna be trapped out there? What?
Oh my god, that was so hard.
Mommy?
Yeah?
Is this?
Do you want Daddy to help you? This one? Okay. What else? Okay. Alright. Look at Avery's hair.
She has like an inch of blonde hair.
Exactly, like this inch of blonde hair right here. And then the top, like this is like when she was first born, like that color. And then it's growing and so blonde.
Well guys, I had the scariest moment, one of the scariest moments of my life today. I think the scariest moment of my life so far has been, well with Ella, has been when she had our side table fall on her head. That was not good. But this one was definitely a close second. Today is my dad's birthday. His favorite thing is a bundt cake. I don't know if you guys, like wherever you are in the US or in the world, have bundt cakes, but there's this place that he loves. It's called Nothing Bundt Cakes, and so I decided for his birthday that I would buy like the whole family like a big bundt cake and then get him a little bundt cake for himself because he likes the weird flavors. So I got like a normal flavor for like the big one and then got him like the special flavors. This was a couple hours ago. I needed to go pick them up for his birthday tonight, and Ben and Avery were asleep at home, so I woke up Ben and I was like, I'm just gonna take Ella with me. I'm gonna go pick up the cakes and I'll be back. We got there. I had my keys and my phone in my hand and I had Ella, and on the way there I was like, I'm gonna buy an extra one and have us share one in the car because I've never really liked them and I haven't tried one in a while. So I wanted to try one again to see if I liked it, and I thought it would be like a fun thing for like us to eat one together. I go inside, reminder, I have my phone and my keys and Ella, and so I go inside and I tell her my name, and they come out and they give me like the big cake and then a little bag with the smaller cakes in it. And so now I have my phone, my keys, the big cake, and the bag of little cakes, and I was like, hey, can I also get just like an extra little one? And she was like, sure. So I got that one as well. I had my hands so full, and so this guy helped me out. Well, he didn't help me out. He like opened up the door for me. We walked out. I managed to grab Ella's hand so I could walk her to the car. I decided to put her in the car. I put her in the passenger seat. I put the cakes in the car. I loaded her in the car, and I just like unloaded my hands and put everything in the car. Closed the door. And then I started walking behind the car to go to the driver's seat, and all I heard was click, and immediately I knew that she had locked the doors. And so I freaked out. I got hot from like head to toe, and I looked through my window and I looked at her, and all I can see is like her just sitting in the seat, and I'm pulling on the handle and it's locked, and my phone and my keys and her, like everything's in there. I couldn't call anybody. I didn't have my keys to unlock the car. So I'm pulling the door and I was like, Ella, unlock the car, like please unlock the car. I had just made a scene when I went in there with my hands full of stuff. So I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go back in there and call 911 and just say that I locked my baby in the car, and I was so embarrassed. I was freaking out. So I ran over to her side of the car. She's in the passenger seat, and all I see, I'm like literally looking through the glass at her, and I'm like, hi Elle, like it's okay, like you're fine, like I'm right here. And I was like, unlock the door, press the And she's just looking up at me and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's people everywhere. I was like, oh my god, I need to call 911. Like, it was pretty hot outside and the entirety of my car is black. So I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna run out of air. She's gonna get too hot. And this is all in the span of like 20 or 30 seconds that all of this is going through my head. And so I'm looking at her, I'm like, press the button. And I was gonna let her try or talk to her for a couple more seconds, and then I was going to run into the store and use their phone and call 911. But I looked at her and I was like, okay, Elle, like press the button, you know how to do it. She plays in our car all the time. She always presses all the buttons. And she looks at me, she reaches over and she presses the unlock button. I've never opened my door so fast. I literally opened the door as fast as I could. I took my keys out and I just like hugged her and I was like, oh my gosh. It was seriously so scary to look at your child through glass knowing that you can't get to them. Like, you don't know that feeling until you physically cannot get your child. It was so incredibly scary. I got in the car and I was like, okay, I'm okay. I was praying the entire time. I was like, please Jesus, like have her hit that button, like I need to get her out. Like, that happened today and I never wish that upon anybody. It was terrifying, but Ella had no idea what was going on. Thank goodness. She was not scared. She didn't care. We just kind of moved on from it. And I told Ben and he thought, what did you think when I told you, Ben?
What?
What did you think about it when I told you?
I started laughing.
Yeah, he did start laughing.
It wasn't funny, but I was like, oh my goodness, I would be so scared.
Yeah, so I will never close the door with my keys in the car and my child able to lock the door again. And she's only 1, like, and she locked me out of the car. So yeah, now we're just kind of hanging out. My dad, like I said, his birthday is today, so we need to go over there. We need to give him his cakes, and I think we're gonna have a little bit of family time, so let's go do that. So this is what I did when I put her in. Like, I put the cakes in, I put my keys in, I put my phone in, and I was like, okay. And I could see her, which you can't really see her that well. There you go, right there. But this time, mommy has her keys on her, so you can't lock me out. Oh, she's gonna lock the garage, or she's gonna close the garage. Go give the gift to Poppy.
I love your dress. I love.
Say happy birthday.
Ooh, it's a 2 for. Can you share it with me?
Say yes. Okay, I'm gonna get my mom's reaction on camera. But today, what is going on? Ella locked me out of the car and her in the car.
And her phone was in the car.
My phone and my keys were in the car.
Where?
When I was picking up these cakes. Alright guys, I am now at the gym. We spent quite a while at my parents' house. I think we left at like 8:30 or something. We put Ella to sleep and then I nursed Avery to sleep. So now both the girls are asleep. It is actually 10 o'clock now and my legs are so sore. I'm here. I almost didn't come tonight because it's so late and I still need to edit. But Ben was like, no, like you need to go, like keep it up, you're doing good. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm stretching right now because my legs hurt so freaking bad. Oh my gosh. All right, that is all I'm going to be doing right now. Usually I do a little bit more, but it is 10:24, so I just shouldn't be here for much longer or else I'm going to regret it. So I grab my things and I need to turn off the light because there's Nobody here. Conserving energy. That's kind of scary. I like called Ben on the way in here because I was so scared. It's so dark outside. Let's see if it'll let me check the mail because normally, well, sometimes it like times out. Nope. Turns blue. Yeah. What did you eat?
That bun cake is amazing. I don't think I've ever had a bun cake.
Isn't it so good?
Yeah, it's like, how is it so moist and amazing?
So Ben was eating cake while I was working out. Avie woke up while I was gone. Hi, little girl. Okay, so we're not turning on the light for question of the day because Avery is starting to go back to sleep and it's kind of blurry.
Manual focus?
This is so good.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, the question is by _Morgan_B_. Do you think Avery or Ella will go to kindergarten before they start elementary school? By the way, you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you. And I actually haven't decided.
Why ain't I in it, bro? Thank you.
I don't think we've even talked about it or decided. I know that if she does go to kindergarten, I don't want her to go in until she's like
4?
Yeah, I was gonna say 4. A lot of people are like, well, like, what about her socializing with other kids? She has Avery, she has us, like...
And, like, sometimes, she, like, 95% of the time at church, like, when she's upstairs playing with, like, all her toys, there's,
she's
like, kids
surrounded by other kids. It's not like, she doesn't have, like, any kids that she's around. She is around other kids, and she definitely does not have a social problem.
I don't think that we should do, like, I don't think, we've talked about it before, and I don't think that we were gonna put her in preschool or anything, because... we can, since we have the privilege of staying home with her, we can like kind of like teach her, and we already kind of are. We're like teaching her how to count, we're teaching her colors, so on and so forth. So we're like, hey, what's the point of preschool if we can just teach her everything?
This is just us. I was homeschooled until the 2nd grade, and then I was homeschooled for the majority of the time. So this is just like what we want to do. There's absolutely nothing wrong with putting your kid into preschool at what age, or even going to daycare. There's no problem with that. That's just like what we think. I don't know if I want to homeschool. I'm probably going to get that question now that I say that. I don't know if I want to homeschool. I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't be as good at it as my mom was.
I think you'd be really good at it.
I don't know.
I don't know how good your mom is, but I know you'd be really good at it.
And my mom was so good. She always like made crafts and like took us on trips, and like, I don't know, it was always so fun.
Yeah, you guys were like
especially different. As kids. Like once we got older into like high school, like middle school to high school, it wasn't as fun. Obviously nobody likes doing school, but like as a kid in like the first grade, like going to museums,
it was so cool.
Like,
you guys would like go to parks for like science and like look at different rocks and like
we would go to
forms.
Caves, and like if we were learning about rocks, we would go and like visit a cave and like learn. I don't know, it was fun. So if we do homeschool, it'll probably be in the early stages, so that's why we kind of have that opinion on but we'll see. That's not for another 2 years. I can't believe it's gonna be 2 next
Oh my
month.
gosh, it's only 2 years away.
Yeah, so
that's scary.
Anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram before you leave. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.
You set my world on